Welcome back to the Movie Sim Club podcast. This is Anthony.
This is Jenny.
And today's episode is A Quiet Place Part 2 review and spoilers later on. But we're not right now. Don't worry. This is spoiler free from now on. So if you just want to listen about our review, it is no spoilers right now. But babe, go ahead and tell them the description about A Quiet Place Part 2.
So The Quiet Place 2 is basically, says here on Google, following the death events at home, the Abbott family must face the terrors of the outside world as they continue to fight their survival in silence.
So that's the whole description?
Yeah. Well, forced to venture into the unknown, they quickly realize that the creatures that hunt by sound are not the only threats that lurk beyond the sand path.
Okay, yeah, so that's The Quiet Place Part 2. And let's just get into our review. But first, I want to talk about not the movie experience, but like watching this movie. I know me and you, babe, were afraid to watch this movie in theaters because it's fucking quiet as shit.
Yeah.
And I know how people are. They come in there with their fucking popcorn and everything.
Their candy.
And everyone's every fucking second. We watched a movie called Unholy. And there was this guy and like fucking he was kind of far too, but you could still hear him. He couldn't breathe without his fucking popcorn. He was
eating that shit, eating the fucking bag practically.
It was the whole movie.
Everyone kept looking at him like, bruh.
And it was the whole fucking movie.
Oh my God.
And so we're going into this like thinking like this better not be bad. Like we're going through the first day. First day was out. We went to go watch it. And when people came, I know it's the trailers. I know we could talk during it, but like fuck, they were speaking like their outside voice.
They were like, I heard
so
the lady behind us
loud.
like her whole fucking day. Like she was like, this girl, blah 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 blah. And I was like, ugh.
They were so fucking loud. Even like we said, we know it's the trailers and we know we can talk, but damn, they talk fucking loud.
Yeah, they talk really
shit.
loud.
And I see everybody come with popcorn and snacks. I'm like, dude, do you know what kind of movie you're going into? This shit's gonna be quiet as fuck. You do not want to be the asshole that's just and like shut the fuck up. We're trying to watch this shit, bro.
Yeah, literally.
But later on, but after it got quiet, everybody shut the fuck up, and that's what's good. I only heard 2 or 3 peeks, but that's it. We didn't do anything to the movie, but thank gosh.
Yeah, I shushed them up. I was like, shh.
That was because there was one lady that didn't shut.
Yeah,
shut the
she
fuck
was
up.
in the beginning. Like it was just the beginning or whatever. It was like the intro, but I was like, bro, the movie started. Shut the fuck up.
And it wasn't even us. It was like the people behind us and the people next to us.
Like everyone was just like looking at them like,
shut the fuck up.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do everyone a favor and just be like, shh. And then she shut up and she kept talking a little bit, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna get up and say, shut the fuck up. No one gives a fuck. Just shut up.
But then she finally shut the fuck up. Thank gosh. But there were still people trying to open their snacks, but they didn't because they.
No, yeah, there's one person. It was in front of us. He was trying to open his snacks, and he was doing it very quiet. But then in the movie, there's a part where it just got silent, and he just dropped his snacks, and he was like, "Fuck, I can't." And I know me, if I were to be in his position, I'd be like, "I want to open my snack. I want to eat." But he literally, after that, he was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't.
But you really should have come in this movie without any snacks. I know we brought, we got curly fries, but we ate them before. We ate them during the trailers.
Even the director and the guy that wrote this, he said, even in an interview, you're not.
Don't bring your free snacks. Or
don't
you're
bring
be fucking
any
hated
of
by
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
But,
at least to this movie, don't.
At least to this movie, yeah. Because I guess with maybe at least action movies, there's a lot of crazy parts that you can come out with eating. But don't be obnoxious about it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, but enough with that. But we did watch it, and we absolutely fucking loved it. We just recently got into The Quiet Place. We saw The Quiet Place Part 2 trailer. I'm oh my God, that looks so fucking good. But we haven't seen the first one.
But
so
good thing we had it.
Good thing we had it.
Because I bought it.
Because I bought it.
I bought it. You sure?
Yeah, it's one of the first 4Ks that I got.
Oh, cool.
Whatever.
I bought it.
But,
I bought the steelbook.
We had it. Yeah, you bought the steelbook. We just found the steelbook yesterday. But we had it for the longest time. We never watched it. I'm like, we have it, so let's watch it. And oh my God, the first one was amazing. We might make our own podcast episode about it because it's that fucking good. Yeah. And it was amazing. And then after that, we couldn't wait to watch the second one, and it was equally as amazing.
It was more. For me, it was more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot more. I was like, oh my god.
I love everything about it. I love the whole story, and also we thought it was like a prequel. We thought this movie's gonna be before
the
everything.
time.
I thought this is gonna be about how everything happened before, like how they thought about the sand, how they got to the property, how like different people.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was just us that thought that, or I don't know. But we thought it was like
the trailer made it seem like it was gonna be before.
Yeah, I thought
like when everything happened.
I thought it was gonna be before, and I thought the guy was gonna be in there too. What's his name?
His name's John Krasinski.
Yeah.
He also is the father who is in The Quiet Place.
I thought he was gonna be in it, but
he wasn't. He's called Lee.
Yeah, but the things that really stand out to
me. And he's
me,
also the director and writer who did this, so that's kind of crazy because he's the guy from Office.
Oh yeah, and he's married to the actual
and
wife.
He's actually he's married to the actual wife named Emily Blunt. Well, Emily Blunt in the movie, but her name is Evelyn.
Yeah.
Wait, hold the fuck up. I got so scared.
You're reading.
Emily Blunt is her real name. Evelyn Abbott is the girl in it, is the wife.
Okay. And but yeah, one of the really big things about The Quiet Place, I know like a lot of scary movies, and sometimes a lot of different directors like to scare people different ways. The ones just like pop-up scares, like Ari Aster, like suspenseful, and this one with The Quiet Place is like very unique because you're just scared of every single fucking noise they make.
You're scared to make noise.
Every single piece of noise, like even though like it was the day before. Like I know there's like some parts there, like I say, we're not no spoilers yet. Don't worry, we're good. Like they just like open they can see in the trailer like the ring from a door and like grabbing a bag for the groceries. Like shut the fuck up! You're making so much noise.
Exactly.
But I like that because like every time we heard like a little ounce of noise, like we were like, oh my god!
Like the suspense and then like the scariness, and we were just like, oh my god, don't make noise! Shut the fuck up! Don't do anything.
Like we were clutching up, and
our butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks. But what else? And also a thing is, it's amazing acting because they don't really have a lot of dialogue. They don't really talk. It's more like sign language, sign language, and like pure like facial emotion.
Yeah,
they need to
no,
give.
yeah, definitely.
Because they can't be out here like screaming their face off and like crying and like no, they're like holding back their tears and like showing their facial expressions. Like that's the only way they could way to act, and they did it like a really good job with that.
No, yeah, exactly.
So, what else, babe, did you really like about this movie? That I had like every standpoint without spoilers?
I mean, I like that they actually have an actual deaf person.
Oh yeah, we didn't even know that.
Personating a deaf person.
Yeah, we didn't even know that.
We watched an interview yesterday, and turns out she actually is deaf.
Because a lot of like movies that like sometimes if they have like a deaf character or anything with like any disability, or like sometimes they don't have the actual disability. So it was actually kind of not cool, but like it's nice that they did that.
Yeah, because even in the interview that she said, like she was like, "Oh, it's a good representation of the deaf community because a lot of people get very butthurt and are very sensitive to that topic."
Like, and plus, like, I guess it's like a lot of people that, and I think she said that, like, in the deaf community really enjoy The Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And really trying to make all the sign language correct and very accurate. So it wouldn't be like they're throwing up random fucking gang signs. It's supposed to be these fucking words, and it's just bullshit.
No, yeah. I wonder how long they took doing that. Because I know it takes a while to, like.
Well,
that's the whole script, you know what I mean? That's really the whole script.
I bet they learned. Because she learned some of it. But like the actress, the mom.
Yeah. Emily.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can. No, this is not spoilers, but like the little girl and the kids are really a big part of this movie.
Yeah, they are. Like, the meaning behind it.
Not the meaning behind it.
Oh well, he said in the meaning.
Well, yeah, there was like a meaning behind it. Like this whole Quiet Place is about like how far would you go for your kids?
For your kids, yeah.
And like I guess the Quiet Place 2 is kind of the same thing, but with kids, like how far would you go for your parents? And kind of like the kids are the kids are the kind of the star of the Quiet Place Part 2.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that.
But yeah, is there anything else I could add? We love this movie. It was great. It was really scary. It's terrifying. It's clutch ringing. You want to clutch up your ass cheeks real quick and just don't let any shit out. And it's just like really amazing, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, it was really
It's very unique horror movie, and I can't wait. And like even
it's nothing I've ever seen ever before.
You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Like we're watching fucking like Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2. I'm like, okay, we could relax with the horror movies. Nope, Conjuring 2 is coming out, and what we have never. I've seen Conjuring 1 and 2, but I haven't seen the rest. So we just bought the 6-movie film collection. The quiet of the Conjuring universe. There's Conjuring, The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, and The fucking Nun. And we gotta watch all that by like 6 days, 7 days until the fucking
Wait,
movie.
didn't it need to have Llorona too?
No fucking way. We don't have. Oh no.
We have to go buy it.
We have to go buy it. Well,
Or
I think it's like
order it.
one of the last ones out of the.
I think so.
Things, yeah. What? No, is there? Like, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck?
So it's a 7? Huh. Interesting. Now we have to go order it. Anyways, my opinion of The Quiet Place is that it's really good.
Really good.
Yeah, it's fucking scary. I don't like after we tried not making noise when we came home. We were like, okay, let's try not make noise.
No, we're fucked. We'll
Our
die.
shoes, our keys jangling, the door opening, creaking. We would have been dead. It would have been bad if we were in The Quiet Place. That's for sure.
And yeah,
those things are fucking scary. Those fucking monsters.
Oh, the monsters. Yeah.
Oh no.
Like I told you, they have like
advanced hearing.
sonar here.
Sonar
Some
hearing,
like that,
sonar
like
sound.
super hearing.
Yeah, that stuff.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to add? Anything else? And before we get to the spoilers,
I don't think so.
nope.
No.
Okay. So everybody that haven't watched it and don't want to hear any spoilers, please go away now because we're about to talk about spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about spoilers. Okay.
Right.
So I don't like we're not gonna go through the whole entire movie because I know we usually do that, but it's a lot, and plus we may not remember the whole entire movie.
Yeah,
you did watch
I honestly
it once.
don't remember everything.
But I do want to like say like big things about it. It's cool. Remember that one? Remember the opening scene? Not the opening scene, but remember when the aliens crashed in and she was in the car driving behind?
Yeah.
That was really sick because we didn't know that was a real fucking stunt.
Oh yeah.
She was driving behind and that bus was heading towards her.
The director was in that movie, so Lee or John,
The husband of the wife.
husband of the wife, he actually did that like in real life. Like he made a bus fucking 45 miles per hour literally attack his wife in the fucking car, and she was like, you could like that was fear. That was real fear for her. She was
I did
like,
not know. That was crazy. That was crazy real. That's one of the things I loved about that opening scene. And remember remember that time also like John, was it John?
Yeah,
the dad?
John.
And
His name's Lee, but in the movie.
Yeah, John. And the daughter, remember they went to the bar? Not the bar. Yeah, it was like a bar, huh?
It was a bar.
Too quiet, and like the guy was like praying and shit. He's like, and then like everybody was like, shh. Everybody was nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And they weren't hearing them until the fucking girl got the ringtone.
Yeah.
And like, boom, he came in fucking stabbing people.
Oh my god. That was bad.
It's so crazy how they're alive. It's so fucking crazy how they escaped everything through that.
I know. I don't even like. God, it's scary.
Yeah, but also like after that we go into like the presence and like the dad died. They're all moving away. They found out how to like not to defeat them, but how to like at least
Their
hurt them
weakness.
and their like weakness.
They learned that from the first movie.
But yeah,
that's when they figured out.
Yeah, the first movie.
The deaf girl. Her name is what's her name? I don't know her name. Her name's Regan.
Regan?
In the movie,
Regan.
but her real name is Millie.
Millie Bobby Brown.
No,
Nah, but
Millie.
Millie. Okay, but yeah, so they had to go to a new house, or at least not to a new house. I think they were trying to also find people low key as well, because there was always other people. That's why they did the flame thing, right, with the fire, because there was also other people.
So the Millie, she the deaf girl, she put on the fire to see who else would put on the fires because around them there was other people putting fires.
Yeah.
But then it was only one fire. So she basically tracked that through the map and told like the mom and the brother like, oh, we had to go here. And also there was a baby. The baby was born. So now they have a baby. And
it's so crazy how they thought about that thing, huh? Like they put in all the pillows and blankets, then having the oxygen thing right there.
in a basket.
So just in case somebody cries, they're just like, it's right there so nobody will hear.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really creative, but fuck, that's scary.
No, exactly. And I remember when I told you in the first one, I was like, oh, like, imagine having a baby in this. She ended up being pregnant.
I know, you fucking jinxed her. Good
I was
job.
like, seriously?
It was all your fault.
And then, what you call it? Oh, so yeah, so she drew on the map where it was, the location, like, where it was. So she told the mom they headed that way. And they're heading that way.
And then this is the bear trap scene when they're like going through there and like, what made the noise? Oh, it was her backpack against the fence, like it ripped or something, right? Or like the fence like got like pushed back and like
rattled or something.
Rattled. The fence rattled. Oh no! There was a trap. Remember the bottle fell. It was the guy that set the trap.
Oh, the bottle fell. Yeah.
He was like, she was like, run! I'm like, oh my god, run! Oh.
Yeah, there was another survivor who basically put bottles to attract the people. And there was like a line. It was like a string. It was like in the Walking Dead where they have like that. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so she was like, run. So they're running for your life, and then the little boy gets caught in the bear trap.
Dude, that fucking shit hurt.
Like it scraped, it
didn't hit his bone, but it went deep down in his tissue.
No, it was bad. It was bad.
And he was fucking screaming. I wouldn't blame him. That shit was bad.
Oh my god, I was like,
but it was cool. Like they were coming and like she got her what's it called? Hearing aid?
Hearing aid, yeah.
Yeah. And,
it's like the frequencies of the hearing aid. That's what I like to say.
And then put it against the microphone and she boom, blasted his head
And then
off.
the guy that put on the bear trap was watching them because I don't think he wanted to shoot them.
Well, yeah, because then they'll attract to them as well.
That's
attract
true,
to him as
but
well.
yeah. So the guy, the survivor, so the guy died and everything, right? So the guy, the dad had like friends and stuff. Turns out that survivor was his friend. We saw him in the opening scene where they were at a baseball game and he was right next to his little kid with the radio.
Yeah.
So his name is Emmett, and he is also he's also Scarecrow in the Batman.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I couldn't recognize him with his beard.
He looks familiar.
I couldn't recognize him with his
in the interview that we saw last night. He looked familiar, and I was like, he looks like someone, I just don't know. And then I think he said something, and he was like, oh, well, I think he said something, or I searched him up or something.
Yeah, and we found out he's in the Batman.
Yeah, in the Batman series. So, anyways, so he was this lone survivor, and he eventually they're running for their lives, whatever.
They got him. It's like, okay, follow me, and they followed him into like a safe kind of thing. They put
a vault,
and like that's where they could be quiet for at least like 4 minutes maybe until the oxygen runs out. But yeah,
that was what that timer was, huh?
Yeah, and later on they found out that how they about the radio frequency.
Yeah, he found out that
and it was playing a song. It's like Over the Ocean or like Over the Sea, some shit like that.
Yeah, the little boy. So the little boy, they fixed his legs and everything, so they put him down like in bed, and where they were, the guy said, Emmett said that it was, what was it? It was like 3 feet down or something like that. Like they couldn't hear him unless they were on top of them. Oh. So they were pretty good to talk. And she was like, really? Like, and he doesn't know sign language, doesn't know nothing. He knows a little bit.
He doesn't
well, just one.
He doesn't
and that's it. But freaking what you call it? What was it saying? Oh, but yeah, so they fixed the boy's feet, so she put on headphones so he won't basically pay attention to their pain.
Yeah, so that's how he finds out, and then
because she was moving the knob, and she was like, "Oh, just listen," and then he heard the song, and it was the one that
it was like Over the Sea or some shit.
Something like that. And then he was like, oh, like I hear it, blah 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 blah, and she was like, and then the mom put on the headphones. She was like, oh, like. You hear the music, and he was like, Emmett, the one that was already there, he was like, I listened to it before, it doesn't exist, no one's there, I've tried contacting them, no one answers, blah 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 blah. And then she was like, then the deaf girl was like, no, like there's someone there, we have to go find them. And he was like, no, there's no one. And she's like, well, my dad would blah 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 would go find them. And he was like, you're nothing like him, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god,
the dad right there recording. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, then she ventured out herself into finding the place, and I guess I don't want.
Well, technically, first she told her
but
brother.
I don't want to go scene by scene. It's gonna take like forever.
No, but it still does,
But yeah, she does venture it out.
Well, she told the brother first that
she was gonna you want to go scene by scene.
Well, I remembered it, so she told the little brother in the middle of the night, like, oh, like I'm gonna go find I'm gonna go find these people, and he was like, no, I'm gonna tell mom, blah blah blah. And you laughed during that scene. I don't know why you laughed.
What scene?
You were like, oh, I'm gonna go find them, because they went into the vault, and you're like, I'm gonna go find them, and he was like, well, I'm gonna tell mom. And then you laughed.
I don't know why I laughed.
I don't know why you laughed.
I think it was funny.
Maybe, I don't know. I think it was the funniest. And then, she was like, whatever, right? She still went. So she went to go venture. So she was venturing. She left, and then that's when there was a note left on the radio saying, keep listening. And then the boy found it, and he took it to his mom, and the mom went to Emmett and was like, go find my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Lee would go find her. Please go help her, blah, 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 blah. And then that's when Emmett left, and then it's her just walking barefoot.
Yeah, and you know what sucks though about her? Not sucks. I should say sucks. But what's scary with her is that she's like deaf, and she can't really hear how much noise she's making. So if she fucks up and makes a fucking loud noise and it doesn't look loud but it is loud, she's completely fucked.
That's, yeah, exactly.
So I was like, wonder if you can't even know your noise is your enemy and you can't even hear the noise you're making, and that fucking sucks. But yeah, she ventures out and she goes on the train, and that train's completely fucked, and
everyone's dead.
Yeah, and I could see like the monsters were there too. We see the big ass hole in the train.
She screamed for something. I don't know what she screamed at.
No. It's because she got the medical bag, and then the fucking like skeleton of a person fell on her. That's when she like screamed a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, so that's when the what are they called? Have we ever found out what they're called?
No, they're not called. They're just called monsters.
Monsters, aliens, whatever.
We'll just call them the monsters.
Monsters.
Because they never said like what it is. Because you know how like in Raya the Last Dragon they're called the Druze. Yeah. In this one they're not called anything. They're just called monsters. So the monster came and was like looking for her, and she did the frequency thing, but she couldn't do both at the same time because she was trying to shoot the gun. And then the gun jammed, right? So
I wonder how much muscle it takes to like reload a shotgun, because she did that with one hand. She's a little
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And then eventually Emmett found her, shot it, and then now it's just them two.
Yeah, and then you have to dip out because they make noise, and pretty much they went and hide in this little like I say not
it's like a saloon.
Not a saloon. It was like a ticket booth, something, because it was next to a train.
Oh yeah, it's a ticket booth.
Like not a ticket booth, but like bigger than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a conversation that like, I know it's true, it's for real. We can get help. Like, come on, we could do this. And she kept on saying, no. We need to take you back home. And so then later on, they had to take a nap because they had to stay out there for a while so they could leave, because they're like all the monsters were there looking for the noise and what's going on. So they had to take a nap, or at least she took a nap, and pretty much she woke up and her hearing aid is gone, and she was like freaking the fuck out, and he's gone,
and all the like microphone, everything was gone, like all the thing of the frequencies.
And it's I like that. So I like how we get her perspective, how like she hears, not hears,
it's
but like
scary. It's scary.
Yeah, because like it's pure silent for her. I'm like. And but yeah, I like how they do it like that. I know they did it in the first one and this one, but it's just really cool. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then later on, he comes back. It's like, okay,
she's like crying on the floor, and then he comes back. I don't know why he took it though.
It's like, because he needs protection to protect himself.
Yeah, okay. I was like, why did he take it though? No, even we thought, we were like, he fucking left. Yeah,
because he was like a coward.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and I'm guessing he went to go kill the rest of them.
Not kill the rest of them, but at least, like you said, he found a boat. He said, "Oh, I found a boat. Let's go."
Oh, so okay, yeah. So
he went just to, because like that really helps him protect himself. So why wouldn't he take it? Yeah. He knows he's not.
He's the only one with shoes. Everyone else has just their feet. He's the only one with shoes.
Motherfucker making too much noise.
No, literally, we're just because we were trying that thing like what
shit.
Like what I told you, like see, we would have been dead right there. Like I told you, like we tried doing that little like quiet place challenge kinda, and with our just with our shoes on, or like us walking, we made a lot of noise with just our shoes. Yeah. And then like I'm pretty sure like the monsters feel the vibration on the floor. That's what I think, because that's what deaf people do. Like they feel vibrations everywhere.
Yeah.
At least when they listen to music, they feel it.
Yeah, when listening to music. Well, you got that from Toph? From Avatar: Last Airbender, how she feels the vibrations.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? I got that from the Bratz movie.
Bratz?
Yeah, there's a Bratz movie where there's a deaf guy and he like listens to music while just like looking
Oh
at
yeah,
the
that's how
speaker.
they do it because they have to like the bass really loud. But what was I gonna say? I don't really kind of right there is after it's kind of a blur.
Mm-hmm.
I know we kind of take it to the mom and everything, but I'm guessing like I don't know how to consistently go through the story because right there. But I know the mom went to go get more medicine and oxygen for the baby.
For the baby because it was running out.
And for him because he was still hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She needed more bandage and more like Tylenol.
Yeah.
I mean like
Tylenol.
no, I need more like
Advils and stuff.
Advils and shit.
Like painkillers.
Yeah, and so she ventures out by herself.
Tylenol.
And she ventures out by herself to the grocery store they were in the first place. You know, it's crazy though. Like you know those pill boxes.
Yeah.
You know what I would do if I was in that situation? I would open the pill box and put like tissues in there so like they wouldn't rattle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But still, you want to make as least noise as possible. But still, that's what she did. And like I'm telling you, right there is kind of a blur.
I mean, she kind of just went.
She kind of just went shopping.
She went shopping. She ended up going back, and then it goes to the kid where, he started hyperventilating or something. Oh, he went to go look for her.
Oh yeah.
He went to go look for her. He ended up being like in the upper floors where the monsters
and
are.
He found like just like a bunch of dead bodies, and that's when he made a lot of noise, like ah. And then
he like knocked down hella stuff and
knocked down hella shit. And he made a hella fucking noise. He started dipping,
running back, and like it was bad. Like I think he had a gun. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was his flashlight.
No, he just had a flashlight. Yeah, he just had a
and he's running back to the cell or like the vault or whatever, and because you have to like go through like this whole tube thing.
Yeah.
Right. So he's doing that, and he's running, right, and then he goes back with the baby because he left the baby there with the oxygen, and then he instead of putting like the latch where they could open again just in like just in case for oxygen. He didn't put the latch, and he ended up locking himself in there with the baby.
Yeah,
and then he starts hyperventilating, can't breathe.
Well, like also like when you're in that situation, like if you were ever in that situation, but never happen because you're just eating off the oxygen. So you just calm down and take a little breath, so you don't want to take up all the oxygen.
Yeah.
Because right there, I was like, I don't know if you saw me. I was like, bro, stop fucking doing that shit because he's eating all the oxygen. Yeah. He's taking all the oxygen away. He needs to calm down because there's no oxygen that like left in there. So you gotta chill the fuck out.
And then he gets the oxygen from the baby first.
Oh, that was scary.
And they're like going off and off. Yeah, the baby started crying.
And I'm like getting red. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, like it's bad. And then the mom heard like the crash, so she runs, and then she sees like two monsters, and then she sacrifices one oxygen because there's like
it didn't
oil.
even work either, huh?
It didn't work because it didn't even kill it.
Yeah.
So
I think what was her? Oh yeah, she was like and also like the good thing is the water burst. The water burst, like as we said in the first one when John said, when there is a lot of noise, just don't make a lot of noise above that noise. Like just like
it'll like camouflage with it.
Kind of like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she like it's like the fire extinguisher water thing. Whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And it went away, and it's like pretty loud. It was really loud noise. And so the monster like opens up his ears, and like it like vibrates to hear everything, and all he heard was water. So she's like making her way to like the vault to go save her baby and stuff. So she goes, right, and then I think what happened, like the like something fell through.
Yeah, it was like a hole. I don't know. He dug through steel or some shit like that.
Yeah. So
yeah, like, she found her way to go to him, and they gave him all the oxygen. Everything was good. Then I think we just cut away to the daughter and the guy, right?
Emmett. Yeah.
Yeah, and they found the boat.
They found the boat.
But what did they find?
Other people.
They found a little girl. And when I see a little girl crying by herself in the middle of the night, do not go near the fucking little girl. She's a fucking creepy bastard. And what happened? She was a fucking creepy bastard. Tied her with the fucking noose and her, like, if he moved, he would make hella noise, so he couldn't move. And there were guys coming out of the boats ready to, like kill, rob them or some shit like that.
Feed them to the monsters. I don't know.
Because like a lot of people like that when like shit happens. They always think like they're above and like gods and like they need the sacrifice in order to obtain peace or some shit like that. But it looks like they were just like robbing them.
Yeah, basically.
And also murdering them because they look weird.
Yeah, so Then, and all this noise happened, all these things happened. The monsters come, beat up everyone there, and they ended up taking a boat to the island that they wanted to go to see if there was any help from there at the music.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the mom and the son, and the monster finally went into the, into the vault. So they're freaking out. The mom's like trying to figure out everything, like it's crazy. And then, yeah, they're just fighting their way through. You okay?
Oh yeah. I was daydreaming for a second. Yeah. So what are we on doing with them?
Basically, just the monsters in there, but they haven't gotten to them yet. They're just it's just there.
So they just ate up all the oxygen. Nothing really goes on right there anymore. Until like the very end. Mm-hmm. So we could just talk about the little girl. I think that everything else happens like at the very end.
Yeah.
So they got away. Fucking badass moment right there. It was fucking crazy. Thank God they got away and they went over the sea. And what did they find? They found an island. But also when we found out when they were going away, when they're finally fleeing away, that they can't swim. Yeah,
the monsters can't swim.
So that's why
they can only swim in shallow water, not deep waters.
And that's why an island is a perfect thing to do. So they're in the middle of the island. They can't get to them. But so they found out it was actually real. There was actually how do you say civilization? Yeah, it was correct, right?
Civilization.
Yeah. And there was peace, and everybody was eating and making noise. And it was so weird. At that moment, like me and you, or at least me, we're like, bro, this is weird, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they found out it was true. Everything was real. And so they got comfortable. They talked to the other guy.
People, yeah.
Yeah.
The little girl was showing the kids like the frequency that she uses to kill the monsters and stuff.
Yeah, and so later on during the next day, like I said, I don't want to go through every single thing.
Yeah.
But they found out the boat that one of them was on, shore.
Yeah, one of the monsters floated to shore.
Floated to shore.
Yeah, one of the monsters ended up being on the boat, floated to shore, and then
the craziest fucking part, and he was dashing it, run inside. And boom, they fucking came in killing everybody.
It was just one, too.
It was just one. He slaughtered tons. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
exactly.
They put the kids in like a little cabinet.
Yeah, in a little closet.
In a little closet.
And like the kids seem to know.
It's so funny how the little girl comes with as well. Like they don't put her away. Like, nah, bro, you're grown as fuck. Come on, come with us.
I mean, yeah, she knows what she's doing.
I guess that there was like I don't think it was an escape plan, but they got in the car, right?
Yeah, they got in a car.
And I think all they're trying to do is to get him away. Maybe they had guns somewhere, but I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I think they're really trying to get him away, and that part was crazy.
Maybe
like,
the
they was
music.
fucking on him, and it's fucking like I'm telling you, it's scary with the little girl. Like he just ripped off the fucking roof of the car, and she has no idea. She's like, and he only until she finds out until Emmett, the guy, fucking pulls her head down, like, bro, duck, motherfucker, duck.
Yeah, and then she found out, and she was like, like, I tell you, like, that's kind of scary, like, not even knowing what's going on. Like, when people say, like, would you rather be deaf or blind? I don't know. I don't know what's scarier. Pure darkness or...
Total silence.
Or, yeah, total silence, exactly, so.
But, yeah, so they got there.
They got to, like, the little...
The fucking guy died.
Yeah, they got
we need to go back where we were going, stuff like, I'm dead, bro. You're dead. Dude, I was like, bro, you were gonna die.
Yeah, and then they ended up going into where the music was coming from. So they go in, the monster finds them again, so they're running all over the place. They're trying to figure out what to do.
At this point, we also get with the mom. And the door, they had to open it. And as they opened it, the fucking thing came out of fucking nowhere, and they couldn't close it on time. And they were getting attacked.
The baby's crying. Everyone's freaking out.
His claw or his hook, whatever that pointy fucking thing is.
His claw got in her
got in the
pants
thing,
and
ripped her, and the fucking baby. Everybody's fucking screaming their mind off. And as that point too, like I said, the place they flooded it to is the recording place where they record the song constantly. So the girl had a great idea, thank God. And
it took a while because they were very quiet. They were trying to like get to it.
Yeah, and the fucking door creaking for the
They're just a door creaking
for the recording booth, and she fucking got her fucking thing and boom, and like, it hurt the kid's ear as well because he's listening to this. He's like, oh, I know what's going on. So he fucking took off the headphones, put it on speaker, blast that shit, and it started going crazy. Put up all the fucking volume, and they fucking heads exploded, right? Like the heads exploded and shit.
No, he ended up going like near them. He was like holding the stereo, and he's like
pushing it towards him.
And so was she.
Yeah. And which was like badass as fuck.
Yeah.
I told you the kids are stars.
He had a gun. He ended up getting a gun.
The kids are the stars in this fucking movie. The kids are amazing.
He ended up getting a gun. She got a pole, and they both at the same time, simultaneously, weirdly, just boom.
That was good.
And both of them are dead.
Yeah.
And then after that,
what happened after that? I don't know. Was that the end? No. What the fuck happened after that?
I think it just.
No, it didn't just end. I think they were walking out.
You think so?
They're walking out to maybe go towards it. Whatever. But yeah, it was something happened. But pretty much, yeah, that's like the movie, right?
Yeah, that's the movie. That's it.
I know there was an ending somewhere.
There's something, but
like I said, they never met up in the island, and she got back to them.
I thought they would.
But the thing is, baby, will there be a part 3 to this?
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
There's rumor there's supposed to be, nothing concrete yet, but there's room for, for a third one.
And there was even rumor that he wanted to make a second one, but he had to convince his wife definitely to do it. And then she read like the script, because we saw in the interview yesterday that we read, or that we heard, that we saw, that he was like, she was the only one I needed to convince. Everyone was down. She was the only one that I needed to convince, because she was like, I don't know. And then she read the script and she was like, okay, let's do it.
And
so the fact that they might do a third one is even better, because that's even
I would love a
crazier.
third one. The third one, they have a lot of room,
because you know how some movies you know how some movies like they don't need a sequel or a third one.
Yeah,
this one does, because he keeps
and
continuing
that's why
the
director, what's his name?
John.
That's why he didn't really want to do a second one. He didn't know if there was a story to tell, but there was a story to tell, and he's like, fine, let's do this. Mm-hmm. And if there's a story to tell with the third one, which I think there is, because like they never linked up, they never got together with an island. Yeah. This one could be all about them going together.
Is there any survivors on their island?
And checking for survivors, and checking and doing other stuff. Like I'm saying, exactly. I'm not a fucking writer. They could figure that shit out. Yeah. But there is room for the third one, and I really love this movie. This movie was fantastic. New movie was great. And I love the whole movie, 10 out of 10.
It's 10 out of 10. It was great.
100 out of
100.
It was
amazing.
It was amazing. The acting, the action, the scariness.
Crazy. You guys should really go watch it. I really recommend it.
Yeah.
First watch the first one, because then it won't make sense anything. Yeah. But obviously, go watch it. Go like it. Everything is amazing. Don't eat popcorn. Don't maybe drink something, because I was drinking a Slurshee or whatever, nicey, but I was quiet.
One more thing, babe, would we survive the Quiet Place? Apocalyptic world.
I don't know, because
I think I can.
I don't think you can, only because you don't like being without shoes or socks. You don't like nothing like that.
Whatever.
And they were without shoes and socks for the longest. When they were walking, I was like during the rocks, I was like, oh, doesn't hurt. I was like, what if you step on something? Like the lady, like fucking the mom stepped on a nail. Yeah. In the first movie. Oh, I don't think you can survive, only because maybe you could survive the quietness, but I don't think you could survive without socks. I can. I walk around without socks everywhere, but I don't think I could also survive, because it hurts your feet.
Yeah, but your feet get used to it.
That's true, but damn.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, movie was great. Acting was great. The horror was great. Loved everything. Loved the camera work. Everything was great. Story, everything. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Mm-hmm. I love it. And, babe, one more thing from you.
Just go watch it. Really, really put yourself in there. Ask yourself, will I survive? Will I not? And just enjoy it. Take a friend, family, mom, dad, brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, don't take dog. I was about to say dog, but don't take your dog.
And, if you guys like today's podcast episode, you like us, please follow. Please give us a good review. whatever you're on. We have our
Like,
links.
subscribe, all that good
Like,
stuff.
subscribe, whatever's there. Give us a review, give us a follow. We have our Instagram, our TikTok, all of our handles are the movie Simp Club. So please go check that out. And yeah, we mostly post like every weekend. It's like mostly a Friday or a Saturday. And yeah, we love doing this. We just talk about movies. We love movies. And all our links are most likely in the bottom of the description. You can find us on everywhere. Movie Sim Club, that's our handle. And yeah, thanks for listening. And
Thank you.
goodbye.
Bye-bye.
And remember, shh.